And this week's your pick of the week this week is a new one that I think is
Mhm.
hitting the watch list for us, and that's APA Corp, ticker symbol APA. What are you
So guess
seeing there?
what, folks? This is gonna sound um, unusual, but I'm interested in energy plays, right? Because what has now been relegated to being boring, energy is now boring, right? So it's no longer kind of the discussion of the day. You know, whatever is happening in the Ukraine and Russia, it doesn't seem to be we've got other things that the mainstream media is focusing on now, and energy is just kind of finding its course. Now we know in the long term that there's a huge shift over the long term, and so what's happening to a lot of these uh, oil, coal, natural gas companies is they're kind of stalling. Guess what? We can make income out of that. So APA Corp is one of those companies, and I wanted to feature it today, Sip, because they just kind of went through their earnings and they had a conference call. They had an announcement that was yesterday about their earnings. Investors were like, that's great. Everything seems good. I am looking for a bottom signal on APA. I'm expecting it to be around this $32 mark. And so I don't see that signal yet. I got a hint of that signal on May 1st, but it did not pan out. So we're waiting for a valid signal. It's got to be valid, which means volume validation, price action validation. I'm looking for a valid signal, and then I'm looking for actual follow through on the trading day that I want to make my move. But I'm looking to either buy this stock, and I kind of like the idea of buying the stock because this stock offers a pretty healthy dividend. So if I own this stock for the next 6 months and I'm selling premium against it and I'm rolling out protective options, making two sources of income on owning this particular stock, I can create a third source of income and collect one or two dividends on it. And that's not a bad idea. So I'm kind of leaning myself towards buying the stock, but I could also see there's plenty of liquidity on back month options. If I go out to the January 2024, there's all sorts of open interest. The bid ask spread is not so big. So there's people who are trading those back month options. So I could also see if somebody wanted to incorporate a little bit of leverage, making sure that they bought a deep in the money, far out in time back month option. That would be a good substitute as well. So that's why I wanted to feature APA Corp today. I'm getting excited about this one.